The Alpha 97. Today we're gonna be doing some knife hit gameplay, more specifically. Oh fuck, my internet connection. Anyway, today we're gonna be kind of practicing. Gonna be doing a bunch of practice for like a big run in knife hit that I wanna do. I will talk more about it in the description, but now, without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So as you can see, we kind of just spam. Yeah. Get the job done efficiently as possible. Gotta be careful. It really has a rhythm, you know. Fuck. Good thing I got a second chance, huh? I think that's just RNG, yeah. RNG is. Oh my god, the vinyl. I wanna say, no, this is the vinyl, yeah. The disco is also shit though, but yeah, the vinyl is shit. Shit, oh my. Ah. We're kind of just getting familiarized, like, with the different, like, characters, I wanna say. Different, like, boss fights. They're different. They all have a different, like, a pattern, like, timing of hits, knife hits, you could say, that you have to do, perform, whatever. Spam, input, etc. So you just have to like learn what it is, and that's what you can learn how to do it consistently. That's what it's about. That's what we're practicing for. Some of them are really tricky. Some of them are easier. Some of them take more time to practice for. Some of them I have practiced for more already. Some less. Some take less to practice, but are still hard. Yeah, that's life. Boss defeated. XP. Thanks. Dang. Tomato. I get that at the start you have to start out spamming a bit slower, but we'll see about the muscle memory for that. Ooh, rare boss fight. Gotta be careful. Fuck. That was quick. But hopefully this should be like a fun, like enjoyable kind of gameplay video to watch. Hopefully not too awkward. I'm really sorry. This is my like, first time doing it or whatever. I don't. In reality, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just trying to have fun and like for myself. Yeah, but hopefully for other people just as well. I like to entertain other people. I like to like be good at that. I like to have skill at that. I'd like to develop some skill at that sort of thing where sure ideally that process I enjoy the skill to get the skill and the actual work process or whatever of performing the skill. But uh, I'd love to do stuff that other people enjoy. I like it when what I did made people happy. I don't know. I think that could be said. I kind of lost my original point, kind of sliming around my words, you know. But yeah, kind of lost my original thought. But that's basically. Sorry, I'm just sorry. Maybe I will shut up in these as well for some bits, but hopefully, in terms of back to earth to the actual knife hit, hopefully there are some like not painful moments, not unwatchable moments, just mildly enjoyable, entertaining, hype, whatever it is. That's all. TLDR, hope you enjoy. Oh, I have my stupid fun here. That's all. That's really all, I guess. But I like to speak in longer terms, or not that I like to, but that's how I have automatically, like naturally, that's the natural way I speak. It's like long-winded or whatever. That's the thing about me. But then I always shorten it up, make a TLDR for the people so that they actually understand what the fuck I'm trying to say. Because a lot of the time, I want to say most of the time, but I'll say a lot of the time, I don't even know what I'm saying. I literally get lost in my own fucking bullshit. Which is so fun, you know? Stage 6. Oh. Alright guys, time for stage 2. Completely random and pointless. Scum meme reference, whatever. In the meantime, maybe I can talk a bit about YouTube. We'll get to it. I'm just kind of playing, and naturally, sometimes a thought comes up, and I can say some things. Sushi is always like 4-4, but that was actually 5-3. That's interesting. Ah. Ah. So, as I said, some of them are harder, some of them are easier. It's mostly about getting through the boss fights. Because as you can see in Knife Hit, there's like 4 just like stages, and then there's a boss at the end, which is counted as a stage on its own, but it's a boss fight. The stages themselves, unless you're being like dumb, like unless you're really bad at the game or you're intentionally screwing it up, won't be the challenge. These are the, I don't know, these are the Koopa Road to the Bowser fight, you know, in Super Mario 64, you know. Anyway, it's the boss fights that you need to get through, and they have varying difficulties. The stages themselves, of course, do have a varying difficulty as well, but it kind of goes linearly, you know. It begins as really easy, and it progressively, stage by stage, introduces different rhythms, introduces different kind of stuff, and just progressively, slowly, step by step, kind of gets a little bit more difficult. Leading up to a boss fight becomes a bit more tricky, and then resetting to the stages, etc. It goes on. At some point, the skill level of the player like reaches a limit, a peak, and isn't able to get through. But the lower levels are already conquered, so yeah. Just a little bit of Knife Hit talk for you there. Risky. Oh, I took the risk. Oh god, thank you. Ah. Ah. Fuck. Don't be angry at yourself. That's just, you wanted to get the apple. You know, whatever. Oh god. Yeah, at the start it needs to be slower. Anyway, how is your day? Right? Do you play Knife Hit? I do, I guess. I've been playing it. I mean, like a lot of games, a lot of stuff in my I don't want to say childhood, but more like elementary school, right? Sorry if I sound like I'm dead inside, by the way. It is morning here. Not that it has any fucking thing to do with the fact that I sound like I'm dead inside, but since the reason that I'm dead inside, you know, is really complicated, really has a bunch of quite complex factors. Because of that, I just say it's morning here, completely, like, in a by the way fashion and leave it there. Okay, stage 11. When you see the color of the pie, can you call this pie? What the fuck is it? Or what are you fucking throwing knives into? God, kids, don't do that, by the way. Don't throw knives into shit. That would be better for everyone. I do think so myself. Oh, that was risky. Okay. Fuck that. Incredible. As you kind of like play the game more, you know what works, what doesn't, and you can just like practice your muscle memory for what works and you get through quicker, or you can be swag and intentionally do the thing that you know doesn't work and lose just for showing how much you know about the game. Even I can intentionally lose. Ha, sucker. Swag. Or it was not an intentional loss and you don't have that much skill yet. It's alright, you're in the process of getting to know more about it, of what works. You now know what doesn't work. That's the thing that works is something different. So you try different things until eventually, whether you like it or not, if you play it for long enough, you will find the correct moves. If you have the, I guess, motivation or whatever, the willpower to just actually go after your goal of reaching that level of skill at the thing. It can be a game, it can be an instrument like piano, it can be programming or coding, it can be a video game on console, on PC, it can be art like fine art, drawings, it can be knitting for all I care, driving a car, etc, etc, etc. Many different things. I think you get it. By now. See, I intentionally lost right there. We're just kind of fumbling around with what we're speaking about. Oh yeah, YouTube. I'll get to YouTube at some point. Yeah, I don't care like how long this video is. I mean, I know it's gonna take up a lot of storage in my phone, which I care about. I don't want to be, I don't know how to explain it, but I care about my gadgets. I'm worried for the computer when there's too much storage. Like too much storage is occupied. It's like on its edge, on its limit. But I feel bad for occupying that much storage. Incredible, right? My self-esteem must be at the top of the global leaderboard. Right at the top of the global leaderboard of self-esteem is Alpha 97's fucking self-esteem. Who cares so much about their gadgets? Who feels bad about himself for causing pain to the electronic gadget? Yeah, I'm weird. Ask me about it. Tell me about it. I mean, who would ask about being weird? They would just spit it right at your face. Concentration. No, this is just the beginning. So this is just muscle memory. Concentration arises at the stages where you have failed so many times. It's difficult. Like, these are already mastered. These just need to be, these are the earlier. Again, difficulties goes. We talked about the linear difficulty increase. I feel like such a streamer. I want to say speedrunner. This is not a speedrun at all, though. This is just casual. Okay. Just get as far as you can, score, whatever. I know there's a score in the top left corner. Respectively, in the top right corner, you can see the amount of apples in total that we have collected in the game. I'm mostly looking at what's kind of at the center, top center, just the stage number. Or you can actually know by the actual look of the game whether it's a stage or a boss. The stages just look like these, as we call them, pies. I mean, you would probably say like it's a piece of wood. It is. It does look like that as well. Please understand me though, the reason I would call it a pie. Like, look at it. Like a weird pie, right? Right. No one else? Okay, whatever. It's just me. I'm just weird. Kind of getting the hang of it, right? Amazing. But in any case, the bosses like all have their names and like a characteristic look. They all look a certain unique way. You could identify them. Like, this is this boss. This, for example, this is the donut. It's called the donut, and it looks like a donut, like unambiguously like a donut. It looks unambiguously like a donut. I'm not gonna be telling you. We talked about it kind of. I'm not gonna be telling you, but I think that with the donut and the fuck at the end is potentially one of those enjoyable / entertaining moments. Enjoyable / entertaining for others moments. I'm not gonna be telling you which one you should enjoy. I just hope that look. If even one moment here you find mildly entertaining, I can die peacefully. I'm extremely happy. And I don't know what to do with my life because I have done everything. My life purpose has been fulfilled. I made someone think that what I did is not complete garbage. And I can see it with myself as well. Whatever that means. My stages, bosses, they look a certain way. The stages are just the wood, the pie, weird pie, whatever. Boss fights, they're all different, unique, and difficult. That's the structure of this game. It just keeps going infinitely. Start at stage 1, you're the easiest stage. Keeps going. Keeps getting harder, harder. The pattern repeats of 4 stages and 1 boss. And it either has a finish or it doesn't. I think it does have a final boss, like the most difficult stages and the boss. I don't think this is like Subway Surfers where it's like quote unquote infinite. It just keeps rendering the level, not fucking rendering, fuck me. Generating is the word I wanted to say, okay? It just keeps generating the level, the sprites, whatever. You can run it theoretically infinitely. Of course, practically infinite won't happen. Everything has a finish, no matter how like huge the number is. It ends. Infinity is a concept in mathematics. It's not in the real world. It's never in the real world. Our human minds are just kind of limited and can't really deal with the concept of something like infinity. Fuck. I almost had that timing right. That wasn't intentional. That's just the slow thing. Slow at the start. But yeah, knife hit, huh? Some things I talk more about, some things less, some of the points I bring up. Depends on how much oxygen I have while breathing, depends on my mental state at that point, like concentration on the game, depends on how much I slime, how much I clutter, how much I stutter around my words and struggle to find the correct words or sequence of words that I want to express my idea with. Depends, it depends, it depends. You know how I was talking about how I should shut up at some point? Maybe it should be now. It's possible. It's not impossible. Oh yeah, double XP. Thank you. Easy. Shut up. For a bit. Ah! God. The saw thing and this Viking shield are so annoying. This type of content, by the way, is like the stream, like Twitch or whatever, but maybe I do have a Twitch account. I can stream if you want. Who would watch? I need to promote my fucking channel. No. Leave you off the chance. I'm just putting like content, random content, whatever the fuck I can come up with on my YouTube channel for the time being, and eventually, like after some time, at some point, maybe it will just randomly hit a spike, like in the YouTube algorithm, and get promoted after a long time, of course. Right now, we are in the epoch of just the early, that like in the future, we'll look back, and this right now will be the like early, like the beginning of my YouTube channel, where I just hoarded, where I just uploaded shit, like whatever. After some time, maybe I get traction, and I'll get more time or whatever to work to put into my YouTube channel, and I can produce actual, more quality videos. I mean, videos with more quality, not like a larger quantity of quality videos. There we go. But yes. What's my like longest attempt yet? Like best, you know, farthest reaching out? Stage 16 probably, or in this recording. I mean, not like, because I did a little bit of practice before the video recording even, and I thought I won't talk about it, but anyways, you just noticed that I talked about YouTube without even prior to that consciously being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna talk about YouTube. Like, without that, I just talked about YouTube. That's so weird, right? I don't know what's giving me the good. I mean, okay, maybe this is just the normal amount of. This is the normal like odds of getting a second chance. It's essentially just like losing a knife, but getting a second chance to use it. I mean, a knife has to hit the object, basically. It's like the stage or like the boss. I mean, the wood/weird pie, or the characteristic and identifiable boss, distinguishable from the other bosses. Not the knife. In knife hit, you do not hit the knife. Because then you lose. And you just, you know, have to restart over from stage 1. You have climbed up, and then you have fallen down. You have made progress, and then you've lost it. It took a lot of effort to get to the point you were at, and it was easy to fuck it up. And you did fuck it up. And now you have to put all the effort right back in. Just to get to that same level. Shame on you. It's just difficult. What the fuck was that? I went intentionally slower. The slow at the start is beginning to be a bit solved, but this is all just happening unconsciously. I'm just spamming, I'm just playing, I'm just practicing. I'm not even really talking, thinking, just knife it. Nothing else exists. You know, like the SpongeBob episode. Watch on the road. Nothing else exists than the road. Sorry, I watched it in Hungarian, so the English translation is gonna be a bit clunky. Watch on the road. Nothing else exists than the road. Watch on the knife. Nothing else exists but this knife. It's the knife. Everything is knife. There's, by the way, like a set of different bosses for each like stage, you know, and it's somehow like randomly or based on whatever is one of the bosses. There's multiple different bosses for each difficulty, so within your, what I'm trying to say is that within a arbitrary like run, you get an arbitrary sequence. Oh my god, the fortune wheel. Within an arbitrary run, you get an arbitrary sequence of the bosses. It's not. Each run is unique. You get a different boss each time, basically. And but like for example, you can't get the disco on stage 4. You can't get the cheese on stage 16. That sort of thing is what I was trying to say. Cheese is at stage 4. Soda can is at stage 8. That disco is at stage 16. That's not necessarily true, except for the cheese. It doesn't have. But I just whatever, like, for example, just, you know, and there's a few different bosses for each stage, and there's your stage 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, you name it, that the bosses are at. I don't know how long it keeps going for, but long, I guess. And yeah, there's a few different for each, and every like run you make, every time you start from the beginning, it chooses a different sequence, not like for